Good afternoon, Knicks Nation. Today is Tuesday, the 30th day of December 2025. 2 days left in the year 2025. I hope you're enjoying your holiday season. I hope you're keeping safe and keeping healthy, and that the needs of you and your family in terms of food, shelter, clothing, as well as health are being met today. Blessings upon those that work in the area of health, along with first responders who every day doing their best to save lives. Those also that pick up garbage, keep our places clean, and those that make deliveries for our convenience. Double blessings on the men and women out here trying to help rescue, deliver, and recover teenagers and children, victims of child molestation and pedophilia. People that are helping the ones that are victims of, victims of prostitution, child prostitution, pornography, child pornography, human trafficking, and sex slavery. Double curses on the perpetrators, profiteers, and perverts that create the demands that cause these industries to exist. Finally, blessings upon the homeless, more than 700,000, even during the holiday season, men, women, families, military veterans, homeless in the United States of America, and millions around the world in similar or worse condition. Blessings upon them, for theirs is the kingdom. It was a basketball last night, New Orleans, Louisiana, at the King Smoothie Center. The New York Knicks defeated the New Orleans Pelicans 130 to 125. The Knicks, during all of these injuries, various injuries that the Knicks have been dealing with, from Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, Cat, Deuce, Josh, all of these injuries, Shaman, the Knicks are winning. And they're winning because Coach Brown is a very good motivator, but he's also going deep into his bench. And it seems like every game, some new cat from the end of the bench is coming through. Now, last night, it was Mohamed Diawara with 18 points. Then we've had, Kevin McCullar. We've had Tyler Kolek. All of these guys have come through at different times and subbed in and filled in spots that was missing from guys that was hurt. We got Deuce back last night, and he was very effective. My only question was last night, why did it take Coach Brown so long to put him in the game? The starting unit was doing okay, but Sadiq Bey was killing us last night. And so it would have been good to have Deuce in there. Not necessarily had to start him, but he didn't play any first quarter minutes. So I think that could have avoided a lot of problems by having him in the game. But anyway, he eventually did get in the game. Jalen Brunson was all NBA Jalen Brunson. He was Brunson in last night. 28 points he finished. Now, the Knicks, if you look at the stats, right, Knicks shouldn't have won this game. New Orleans out-rebounded the Knicks 50 to 42. There was no Mitch Rob. New Orleans out-offensive rebounded the Knicks 16 to 10. New Orleans had 8 blocks to the Knicks 4. They should have won this game. The New Orleans Pelicans had a 10-point lead. The Knicks' biggest lead was 5. But points in the paint, New Orleans had 54. Knicks had 42 points in the paint. But the big stat, the Knicks did win the game. 2 reasons. Well, 3. Well, 4. There was timely stops and hooping by OG. There was Deuce McBride nailing 4 free throws at the end of the game to seal the win. There was Jalen Brunson being Jalen Brunson. And it can go on. There was Mohamed Diawara scoring 18 points, opening the game and setting the tone offensively for the Knicks. All 6'9", 20 years old of him. It was amazing. So, but the big stat, if you want to point to a stat, 2 stats. The Knicks last night took 19 free throws. Now, New Orleans took 27. And they hit 85%, but the Knicks took 19 free throws and made 95% of their free throws last night. Now, that's what you want to see. Also, the Knicks took 44 three-pointers and hit 45% of them, hit 20. Whereas the Pelicans, they took 36 and hit 39% of them. Now, they were struggling. They had Sadiq Bey was killing from three, Trey Murphy the third, Jordan Poole. But other than that, they really didn't have a lot of three. In fact, they almost had no three-point shooting. But the Knicks from three, Muhammad Diawara was 4 for 4. Cat was 2 of 4. Jalen Brunson, 5 of 10. Yabusele, remember him? 3 of 4. Deuce McBride, 2 of 5. Kolek, 2 of 4. And, like OG, it was 1 of 8. He struggled from 3 last night, but he was plus 16 because of that defense. Deuce was plus 8. Kolek was plus 4. McCullar was plus 3. Clarkson was plus 9. Okay? This team is a team, and it's good. This is why I say the era of the big three is played out. It's played out. Because, you see, okay, if you were going to choose a big three for the Knicks, it would probably be Brunson, Towns, and Anunoby, right? But you can't sleep on Bridges. You can't sleep on Deuce. You can't sleep on Josh Hart. You can't sleep on Tyler Kolek. You can't sleep on Kevin McCullar or Muhammad Diawara. You can't sleep on Trey Jemison. You can't sleep on none of these cats. They all play roles. They play them willingly and they play them well. Now the Knicks are 23-9 and they are 1 game out of first place in the East. Detroit, they've been struggling a little bit. They haven't been struggling that bad. It's not Detroit's fault. Like Detroit, we know, started off winning I don't know how many in a row. They started off winning a lot of games in a row and looked like they was trying to run away with it. But I was saying all along, this is a long season, 82-game season. Nobody went 82-0. And they've been greater teams than Detroit out there. But Detroit has lost 2 in a row. They're 7-3 in their last 10. It happens to everybody. See, in the 82-game season, good teams are going to have winning streaks, but every team, and I mean every team, is going to have a losing streak. Now, once in a while, you get the Chicago Bulls or Golden State Warriors that run away with the league. That doesn't happen that often, though, especially now. Last year, it looked like Cleveland was going to run away with the East, right? Well, we can see they didn't make it out of, second round, first round? No. See? It's a long 82-game grind. You got to make it through the grind. You got to be ready for the playoffs. Who's healthy? All that's important. And so far, the Knicks Coach Brown and the Knicks staff have navigated. For example, we know they've been managing Mitch Robb. Perfect. Mitch Robb did not play last night. That was the opponent's opportunity. They did dominate the Knicks on the boards. Knicks still won, though, because we got Brunson. And then Mitch Robb coming back tomorrow against the Spurs. This team is good. It's good. It's deep, And so, and everybody's on board with the program. There's no dissenters. There's no locker room problems. This team is good. So, and the Knicks, look, they won game out of Detroit, right? So Detroit tonight got to play the Lakers in L.A. Detroit's got to play the Lakers in L.A. tonight. Detroit's good now. They were trying their best to come back the other night, but I'm just saying that's not with Luka. Is Luka? I just want to see, is Luka playing? If Luka's playing, Rui Hachimura is out. Gabe Vincent is out. Austin Reeves, now that's the big one. Austin Reeves is out for 4 weeks. That's the big one. But they got LeBron. They got Luka. They got DeAndre Ayton. Okay. But they don't need a whole lot. They got DeAndre Ayton. They got Connect. They got Vanderbilt, Jackson Hayes. They got enough. I'm going to be watching this game tonight. It's a big game for the Knicks. Because if Detroit loses, Knicks will be a half game out. The Knicks would have to win tomorrow at San Antonio to be tied for first in the East. To me, it's just a matter of time. The Knicks are coming. It's just the Knicks are a buzzsaw right now. It's just a matter of time. And the thing is, They haven't, really hit their stride yet. Deuce came back after missing 7 games last night, right? Deuce came back after missing 7 games last night. 14 points, 40% from 3. Stellar defense. Ridiculous. Okay? Ridiculous. Now, Zion Williamson, the only reason Pelicans was in this game was because he played. And he was healthy. This is a rare thing. If you saw that game last night, you saw a rare sighting. Williamson was healthy and he was playing. That's a rare sighting. Because homies always, Anthony Ambulance School getting paid big dollars and not being available. It's Zion Williamson. But last night, homie played 29 minutes, scored 32. And the thing is, I've heard people, even Clyde, they say like about Brunson, make him go right? Make him go right. Play him to his right. Everybody in the world knows Zion going left and can't do nothing about it. The only way you could stop him, you can know he's going left and can't do nothing about it unless you double him. If you double him, get the ball out of his hand, then you'll stop him. Otherwise, he's going to go left and you're not going to stop him. The NBA is that good. This ain't high school. This is the league, right? So you can know a guy's getting ready to do something and you can't stop him. Like back in the 80s, Bernard King was like that. BK was like, he was going to do a turnaround jumper from one side of the key or the other side, on one side of the lane or the other side. He was going to do and everybody knew it. Didn't matter if you knew it. He was still going to drop 40 on you or 60, Zion's like that. It doesn't matter. You can know he's going left. He's going to go left. You better double him if you got a chance to stop him. And that, with fatigue, was what slowed him down. The minutes he was on the bench when the Knicks started taking off. Now they have Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole's the Stephen Curry wannabe. He making 30-something million. They're going to trade him. But last night, he dropped 4 threes. He was 26 points. He was dangerous. But it was pretty stupid of him. He was going off, right? And Coach Brown said, okay, I'm gonna have to reach into the secret weapon. And he drew the Deuce card. That was the end of Poole. Poole tried to create a foul on Deuce. Dumb move. Not only he missed the shot, didn't get no foul. Deuce gets the rebound, nails the 2 free throws. Ball game. The Knicks are good, yo. They just are. Shoot. All this depth. And Coach Brown pressing the right button. So tomorrow night against San Antonio, Josh Hart's not playing. I'm expecting the same starting 5. Diawara should start. Now, last night, Deuce played 18 minutes. That should increase because he didn't even play the first quarter last night. So that should increase going forward. Jalen Brunson played 36 minutes. To me, he played him too many minutes. That's why I'm saying he played Brunson a little too many minutes the first, second quarter. He didn't have to play. Brunson could have did the same thing with 30 minutes. But all right, we this is Coach Brown's team. But whatever. Okay. I didn't know we played 37 and we needed him defensively, or 37. Okay, so he's plus 16. So tomorrow, I'm expecting the same starting 5. And I'm expecting more minutes for Deuce. And, let's keep flowing. Last night, homie played 12 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He put 12 players in the game, and 10 players was rotation minutes. Only McCullar playing 9 minutes and Jemison playing 4 minutes were less than rotation minutes. Everybody was 10 minutes or more. See, this is what depth is all about. This is what depth is all about, y'all. See? So, yeah. We're in a good position. One game at a time, y'all. Don't start, I don't want to hear your prophets talking about they're going to go 18-1 next. No. One game at a time. Tomorrow night against San Antonio. But we knew this going into the season. The NBA has a problem at Madison Square Garden. It's called the New York Knicks. And now they're not even really flexing yet. Vote for the All-Star game. All I do is just take the starting 5 for the Knicks. Boom, done. That's the ease. And look, all 5 of the starters in the top 20 as far as All-Star voting. Just keep doing that, okay? We'll get at least, we know Cat and Brunson are going to be there. Let's see if we can get OG. I don't know if we can get 4, but hey, Stranger things have happened. Keep voting. Okay? Enjoy your Tuesday. Be safe out there the rest of your holiday season. A couple more days. Be safe. We'll talk soon. So.